the Iowa Wolves 11-12. Remember, the first half of the season, the showcase portion, was a considerable amount of games. After the showcase, it resets, and having a rough stretch earlier in February. Here's Carlik Jones, new number, same result. The Legends with their black jerseys tonight, standard numbers. Carlik wearing 16 and James Banks wearing 45. And there's Melvin Frazier with the layup. And here's Carlik, guarded by Wright. It's going to be a fun matchup. Look at that spin in the finish.
It's going to be a long night for the Iowa Wolves.
Here's Frazier. Gets into the lane. A scoop and a score. Melvin Frazier Jr. You just take one free throw. It could be one free throw for 1 point, an and one, a technical, what have you. Like that, 1 for 2. And if you're fouled shooting a 3, it's 1 for 3. And here, Chris Silva, the bucket, he's going to take a free throw for just a point. Game and a little bit of a rule change at this level. Here's Chris Silva with the bucket and the foul.
Well,
beat the Austin Spurs, and that was an overtime game as well. 97-91 was the final there. That was yesterday.
Wow.
Not a big part of that one on Saturday. He had just 13 points, averaging 22 per game, and he misses his first crack from deep. And on the other end, Matt Lewis, the bucket and the foul. There's Carter. Hesitation. Banks catches the lob, comes down with it, loses a shoe, but is able to finish, and he's running down with the shoe in his hand. And the Legends now down a man. Banks hustling to get back. Wright with no rim protection, able to get to the hoop and get the bucket. Faron Hunt loses it, gets it back, and is able to finish, getting into the paint, maintained his composure after the ball was knocked away. Silva. Oh, nice finish. He goes under the hoop and is able to get it beyond the reach of Faron Hunt.
He plays well, so it's very easy to like him. But she's very appreciative of our broadcast, and shouts out to Mrs. Jones.
Now we got a playoff spot and some mac and cheese.
There's some mac and
on the
cheese,
line.
exactly.
Depending on the day, I don't know which one's more important. McKinley Wright's the runner. There's another home game tomorrow night. Legends against Sioux Falls. Come on out. Shot clock winding down. Moses Wright's got to get it up. He does. Extra pass to Carter. That's right about where he hit the game-tying 3 on Saturday. Jackson gifts it up to Hunt with the hammer.
I remember his rookie year when he played for Sioux Falls, and he was a raw, athletic big man, but now he has moves, he has skills.
They've made 6 shots in a row, and they're back in front. Brandon Sampson able to get to the bucket.
Anytime they want to touch the paint, they have touched the paint. And I want to see more energy and effort to keep these guys under control.
Jones to Hunt. Some highlights early on. And just 8 active players for the Iowa Wolves tonight. All 3 of their guys off the bench are in there, including Malik Ben-Levy. And on the season, Wright, a 38% three-point shooter. There's a
what he brings to the team.
Chimanga the miss. Frazier misses the tap. Good hustle, though. Miller keeps it alive. And finishing with a second chance is Ben-Levy. Ben-Levy. Oh, nice pass. And good job by Miller, turning his body around and finishing in the lane. And he finishes. Second time we've seen him attack from the left wing. And there's Miller. And Chris Silva.
Chris Silva's looking extremely good, man. He's playing with so much more confidence on the offensive end.
But here he's called for the foul. Mathis with the 3 and a chance at a 4-point play.
He controlled his energy. I thought it was a great contest, but you have to jump past the offensive guy and not right in front of him. That's a foul 99.99999% of the time.
40 seconds left here in the first quarter, and the Legends with the lead. but no more. It's tied up. McKinley Wright up to 9 points. Well, the Legends were in a tough spot, but did a great job to wiggle out of it. And here's Mathis. Knocks it down. And Shimanga 0 for 3 plus 2 turnovers in the paint as Frazier loses it. Brown up ahead. Oh, look out.
An elite scorer like Mr. Wright.
Nice pass, and Shimanga didn't miss that one. Jackson off a screen. Clean look, and J-Jax with his first hit. The Wolves out-rebounding the Legends 21-11 as we play here early in the second quarter. Sampson gets the members bounce on the running floater. Not sure I agree with whatever that call was. No one asked me, though. There's Chris Silva. Well, the traffic converged on Carlik. And here's Ben Levy. Oh, coast to coast. The big boy with the finish. Right? A series of fakes, and he's able to finish. I don't know if any of the fakes actually worked.
Yeah, that was, I think he learned that from a big man camp. And it looked unorthodox to us guards, but to every big that watched that, they're at home clapping.
But Jones comes up short on the finger roll. Miller, and the Wolves back in front.
Once again, it's going to take everybody gang rebounding to keep these guys off the glass.
Nice finish by Miller. Right, blocked by Shimanga. Lewis, and the Wolves lead by 6.
Well, because Carlik Jones, you have Ferron Hunt, they do a good job of attacking. And so, as we just saw right there.
Oh, nice finish. And another backdoor cut leading to a bucket. That one knocks free. Here's Legends in transition. Jackson, nice finish. Legends doing a nice job possessing the ball. Jackson misses the 3. He's 1 for 6 from deep. And Sampson on the other end with the throwdown. Miller. Got to get it up. Sampson. He nails it. And it's the second three-pointer made by the Wolves tonight. This one gives them a 7-point lead. Shot clock winding down. Good defense by Carlik Jones, and he's able to take it away.
Nice. Great one-on-one, man-to-man defense right there. Carlik Jones did not give an angle to score.
Close to the rim. And there's a turnover. The Legends didn't do much of that in the first half, just 5 turnovers. There's Lewis. He couldn't hit from 2 feet away, but he's able to hit from 29 feet away. Approaching, here's Jones. Hanging and hitting. Just like you talked about, getting to the hoop. That was not an easy finish, but Carlik Jones.
All season long, I love the fact that he's aggressive early on and not settling for jump shots.
Second 3 here in the quarter by Lewis. Largest lead of the game for either side. The Wolves up by 8. Jackson from the baseline.
It doesn't take much to get Justin Jackson going. So let's see, hopefully.
Oh, whatever. Here he sets a screen for Lewis. Gets it back. His touch near the rim. Really strong. And Chris Silva. Silva daring him to shoot. Jones. Jackson. It's a clean look, and he drains it. For Sampson, but comes up short. Jones flies right by him, and a nice job twisting the body back.
He is an elite paint finisher.
Sampson just missed one from the corner, but
I really appreciate and I understand how difficult their job is. And typically, they always getting fussed at.
And
Believe it or not, the reason I have such a good rapport with them because even when I coached, I had a strong relationship with them as well.
He's made that very shot a couple of times already tonight, but not there. Drive, nice pass, Wright with 2.
There we go, touch the paint. Good job, guys.
The Wolves took 7 threes in the first half. They've already taken 8 here in this quarter. Mid-range from Carlik.
A lot of patience and pace and poise on that offensive possession.
Miller just determined to get to the hoop. Facing up against Banks. And he's kind of bullied his way along the baseline, but doesn't finish. Hunt, Brown, Legends back to within 2. Miller into the lane and a nice finish. Pins and needles for it. Here's Wright. Passes out of trouble. Good job by Banks. But then Frazier sticks with it. Mathis. Brown. That's a good look, and Isaiah Brown with the hit. Legends in a scramble situation, and they're able to recover. Wright misses again, but Ben Levy flies in, and he's able to put it home. Mathis. 4 on the shot clock. Brown. And he's able to kind of double clutch and hit. Started by Brown. Pass knocked around, and Legends come up with it. Jackson up ahead. The foul, the bucket, and a chance at a 3-point play.
This game is definitely going down to the last few possessions.
Wright to beat the clock, and he does. Isaiah Brown like a Tasmanian devil out there, but not enough to stop the Wolves. There's McKinley Wright. And the rebound swallowed up by Iowa.
At this point, if they're going to stay in the zone, you have to put some shooters in, and I believe Coach G is doing that right now. Carlik needs to finish with 30 points in order to give the Legends a chance to win.
Well, he turned it over right there. Frazier. And the Wolves have just gone white hot.
He's a shooter, he's in the corner, and he has space.
Jackson. The drive, the finish, and the foul. Crafty there from Justin Jackson. Sampson's had a quiet second half. Frazier has been loud here in the second half, and he gets 2 right there. Legends have strung together 3 straight stops. Carlik Jones steps back and knocks it down. They've trimmed 10 points off what was a 14-point deficit earlier this quarter.
A lot of time left.
Ben Levy with the stiff arm and the throwdown. He kind of cleared some space right in the corner.
Not up top or the wing, but from the corner.
A whistle on the drive. There's going to be a free throw either way. The question is whether or not there's continuation. And it's now a 6-point lead again for the Wolves. Carter all alone, corner 3, and it's a 3-point lead. Here's Carter to tie it. He gets it. Jones, Jackson for the lead. And I think it's wet over there. A bunch of guys on the deck. Hunt, Legends up. And then Moses Wright, who came off the bench. With James Banks, the lone starter, on the bench. McKinley Wright, nice move. 10 on the shot clock. Jackson down low, Wright all alone, the bucket! And the foul! Silva was late. Jackson found him. It's been the Legends here in the fourth quarter that has taken control, and there's Carlik Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Jones working against Silva. Sneaks by him and is able to roll it in.
Absolutely love it.
McKinley Wright. fires away.
That's exactly what he did. He's at 29 right now. Let's assume, because he's a phenomenal three-point shooter, a free throw shooter.
Coach.
I'm not saying nothing.
All right. Sampson loses it, but what a steal by Frazier. The three doesn't go. Carlik the rebound. The Wolves aren't going to foul, and the Legends come back and take a big one here in Frisco. They get a game's cushion over the Wolves for that final playoff spot.